This is the Aftermarket Radio Network. It's your weekly Blitz with Chris, keeping you in the game.
Are you ready to supercharge your auto repair business? This is Coach Chris Cotton from AutoFix Auto Shop Coaching. The weekly Blitz is where industry expertise and business innovation collide, revving your engines for the week ahead. Every episode has game-changing insights, up-to-the-minute industry updates, and practical tips to shift your business into high gear. We're talking about stuff you didn't even know you didn't know, folks. If you haven't done so yet, please check out some of the other great podcasts on the Aftermarket Radio Network, such as Business by the Numbers, Auto Repair Marketing Podcast, and Speak Up. I want to give a big thanks to Shop Marketing Pros for sponsoring the Weekly Blitz. Brian and Kim Walker know the industry inside out as former shop owners. They don't do copy and paste marketing. They do, however, create unique strategies for each of their auto repair shop clients. They offer incredible marketing that gets results, helping your clients and future employees to know, like, and trust you. I want you to go join their Auto Repair Marketing Mastermind Facebook group today. Shop Marketing Pros is top-tier marketing for top-tier shops. Visit shopmarketingpros.com/Chris. Hey there, everybody. It's Coach Chris Cotton from AutoFix Auto Shop Coaching, and I want to share some wisdom with you that just might be the key to unlocking your full potential, not just as a business owner, but as a leader and a visionary. I was listening to a podcast. I'm not really sure which one it was. I listened to so many. The way my brain works, if I have music in the background or a podcast in the background, it helps me be way more productive. So I always have something playing in the background. But the quote's this: the best version of you is the version that gets you out of the way of you. So I'm going to give you a minute to think about that, and I'm going to try to say it again for you because it's a little crazy. But once you think about it and let it soak in, I think it's amazing. The best version of you is the version that gets you out of the way of you. I know it sounds simple, but trust me, I think this concept has the power to completely transform your business and your life. Let's break it down and dive into what's really holding you back and how you can move forward to realize your wildest dreams. Running an auto repair shop isn't just about fixing cars. It's about solving problems, managing people, staying ahead of the competition, and building a sustainable business. But here's the thing I've noticed. After years of coaching, the biggest obstacle most shop owners face isn't the market. It's not their competitors. It's not even the technician shortage, as I make air quotes. It's themselves. It's you. You are in your way, dummy. Time to get out. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that external factors are the reason why you're stuck. Maybe you believe you can't grow because you're in a small town, or you think you'll never find the right techs to build your dream team. Those external challenges are real, but 9 times out of 10, the biggest barrier is internal. It's how you think about yourself, your business, and your problems. Often when I'm talking to somebody and they're giving me these long line of excuses about why they can't do the things they do, one of the things I say to them is, I believe you believe those are the obstacles. Now let's really talk through them and see if they are really the obstacles. Okay. So I want you to ask yourself, how often do you talk yourself out of trying something new because you're afraid it won't work? How often do you second guess your decisions or dwell on past mistakes? How often do you think I'm just not cut out for this? Those thoughts aren't harmless doubts. Those are barriers keeping you from moving forward. And if you don't recognize them and address them, they'll hold you back from reaching your full potential. I realize not everybody's like me. My mentality is like a dog's mentality. Kick some dirt on that crap and move on. Like that is, if I fail, I move forward quickly. I take the lessons out of it and go. Okay. One thing that I want you to do is I want you to step aside as yourself, and I want you to dream your dreams into existence. I want to challenge you to think differently. What if instead of letting fear and doubt run the show, you stepped aside and let your dreams take the wheel? You know, every great achievement starts as a dream. Walt Disney didn't create his empire by focusing on why it wouldn't work. Elon Musk didn't launch rockets by dwelling on every potential failure. They dreamed big, they believed in their vision, and they acted with conviction. These same principles apply to your shop. Imagine your dream shop. What does it look like? What's the culture like? How do your processes flow? How much revenue is it generating? Most importantly, what does your life look like as a result of all of those things? Or what does your life look like currently in its current state? And how do you want to change it? Now I want you to think and ask yourself, what's stopping me from making that dream a reality? And the truth is, the only thing standing in your way is you. When you step aside, when you let go of self doubt, fear, and overthinking, you open the door to creativity, bold action, and growth. I see it every day, folks. Like, we have a whole list of coaches that are working with their clients to make their dreams come true. I can't emphasize this enough. They're actively working on their dreams, and the world is in such a state right now that your dreams can become true as well. We're going to talking about some other things here in just a minute, but this takes us into coaching. Why does coaching matter? This is where coaching becomes a game changer. One of the biggest reasons shop owners struggle to get out of their own way is that they're too close to the problem. It's like being under the hood of a car for so long that you lose sight of the bigger picture. As your coach, as coaches, we bring fresh perspectives and a roadmap to help you shift your mindset, clarify your vision, and hold yourself accountable. Remember the accountable word: holding yourself accountable, us holding you accountable, your coaching team holding you accountable. If you're just a shop owner out there and you have no family support, you have no coaching support, you have no peer support, then nobody is holding anybody accountable to anything. And so you get what you get. As Piper likes to say, or when she was younger, she would say, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Again, here's how we do that. Number one, we talk about mindset reset. Coaches help you identify the self-limiting beliefs that are holding you back. And then you learn how to reframe challenges as opportunities and approach problems with confidence instead of fear. Number two, visionary thinking. This goes back to the EOS model. Coaches help you define what success looks like for you, not just in terms of revenue, but in terms of your lifestyle, team culture, and long-term goals. Number three, actionable strategies. Dreams are great, but they need a plan to become reality. Together, we can help you break down your big goals into manageable steps so you can move forward with clarity and purpose. Number four, guess what? The A word, accountability. Coaches are not going to let you fall back into old habits when the going gets tough. I'll be there, they'll be there, we'll be there to remind you why you started the journey and push you to keep going. What does your wildest dreams look like? If we were to paint a picture and talk about it, maybe your shop is thriving with highly skilled and motivated team. They're handling day-to-day operations seamlessly. They're giving you the freedom to focus on growth or take a step back when you need to. Your processes are so dialed in that customers rave about your efficiency and service, and that in turn drives repeat business and referrals. You're hitting or surpassing your revenue goals and building the financial security you've always wanted. Most importantly, you're living the life you've dreamed of, whether that's spending more time with family, traveling, or finally taking a vacation without your phone blowing up, and maybe without you micromanaging from 1,000 miles away. This is not just a fantasy. Thousands of shop owners all across America are doing it. It's entirely possible, but only if you stop holding yourself back. So how do we start getting out of our own way? Number one, recognize the problem. You need to be honest with yourself about the ways you're self-sabotaging. Maybe you're afraid to delegate, or you're stuck in the mindset that this is just the way things are. Maybe you're one of those shop owners that likes to create chaos so everybody needs you. Number two, got to focus on the vision. You need to write down what your dream shop and dream life look like in vivid detail. The more specific you are, the easier it's going to be to create a plan to get there. Number three, take bold action. Commit to one bold step today that moves you closer to your vision. Maybe it's hiring a coach. Maybe it's delegating a task you've been clinging to or trying to find a new marketing strategy, whatever that is. There's a quote that I've always loved by Goethe. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it. German poet, philosopher, whatever. Be bold and mighty forces will come to your aid. If you be bold, if you're bold enough to call a coach, those mighty forces will come to your aid. I actually like that. And I didn't even put that in my notes. Number four, find accountability. Oh my gosh, we're talking about accountability again. You have to surround yourself with people who's going to support and challenge you, whether that's a coach, a peer group, or a mentor. And I would tell you, it's really good to have all three. As a former shop owner, as a current shop owner, as a current business owner, I've been in your shoes and I know how hard it can be to let go of old habits and your limiting beliefs. But I also know this: when you get out of your way, incredible things happen. You are capable of so much more than you think. The best version of you, the version that dreams big, takes bold action, and achieves wild success is already inside of you. All you have to do is step aside and let that beast roar. So what are you waiting for? Let's get to work. Your wildest dreams are closer than you think. Thanks to all of our incredible listeners. Your passion and drive motivate us to deliver top-notch content. A great big shout out to our sponsor, Shop Marketing Pros. If your shop is the best in town, but your marketing isn't cutting it, it's time for a change. Shop Marketing Pros understands your business and ensures your shop stands out. Where quality meets visibility, Shop Marketing Pros ensures your auto repair shop stands out in a crowded market. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Weekly Blitz. Remember, it's time to rise, grind, and keep your mindset positive. Until next time, this has been Coach Chris Cotton signing off. Have a great day, everybody.
You've been listening to the Weekly Blitz with Coach Chris Cotton on the AftermarketRadioNetwork.com. Follow Chris on your favorite podcast listening app. Let him know what you'd like him to cover. His email is in the show notes. Chris is all for advancing the aftermarket.